Just wanted to share what my family and I have been dealing with since November 4th, and we're now January 25th, I believe. Arizona, typically sunny and warm, and typically we'd be very happy to get rain in this state, except for right now, my family and I aren't. You see, back on November 4th, we signed a contract with Lowe's. Yes, Lowe's Home Improvement, to get our roof redone. And as you can see behind me, that's missing ceiling at the moment. Reason being is because when Lowe's came to do the roof on November 4th, their guys that were on the roof punched holes in my roof. Big ones. They even broke trusses. And you can actually, behind me right there, you can see some gaps in daylight that looks blue. It's not because of the sky. That's because of the tarps that are covering our entire roof throughout the house. In fact, you can get a good view of the open ceiling, and way back over there you can see a hole in my roof. That's one of many. So November 4th, they punched holes in my roof. A guy actually fell through in the ceiling down over that direction. And then 5 weeks later, still not fixed, no resolution. The only thing they tried to do was give us $3,300 for the damages, which, as you can see above me, probably a lot more than that. After 5 weeks of messing around with Lowe's and them not doing anything, the very next day that we talked to, after we talked to Lowe's, it rained here in Arizona. Biggest rain we'd had in 6 months, and it caused an immense amount of water damage. Now, as you can probably hear outside from all the rain and the wind hitting the tarps, we have even more damage. It is ridiculous what we've been going through. So I'm just going to kind of show you the kind of damage we've got going on in the house, because you wouldn't believe it unless you saw it. So we'll kind of flip the camera around here, hopefully. So this is the inside of my house right now. You can see there's no floor because we've had to have water abatement, mold abatement. They're actually coming back out probably today to take care of it. I've got buckets where my ceiling is, well, no longer ceiling. My roof is dripping because, as you can see, there is no ceiling anymore. There are holes. That's tarp up there that you can see, blue. And yeah, my ceiling is pretty much missing now. They've cut out walls, torn out the whole ceiling down the hallway. There's my living room, or what used to be my living room. But the best part over here is you can see the standing water inside the house. That's actually the kitchen over there. But as you can see, the house is unlivable. There's water literally dripping from the roof. It's actually going slow right now. And I just emptied buckets, and I'm having to use giant pots now that are, you know, yay for me being a chef and having these around. Because as you can see, that's just from about 20, 30 minutes of rain here. Because when we do get rain in Arizona, we get very hard rain. So water everywhere. Yep. And then you can see they've had to tear out the ceiling. This big beam that runs down the length of the house is warped. It shouldn't have that gap in it like that, which the one over here in the front room, you can tell even more. You can see the big gap and how down towards that end it meets a little better, like it's supposed to. But yeah, it gets even better back here. As you can see, still no flooring. House completely unlivable. And up there, you can see where the Lowe's fell through my roof. They've, you know, never done anything to help out. So no floor. Yep. Big holes in the roof, and Lowe's has done nothing. Thank God for our homeowners insurance, because they're the only ones helping, and the contractors that they brought in, and the mold and water abatement guys that we've had to bring in. But yeah, so that is what we have been dealing with. It's awesome. Let me tell you. All thanks to Lowe's Home Improvement, who has done absolutely nothing to help.